After a winning start in the league for the Steelers, it's back to cup action and the visit of the Nottingham Panthers, who currently sit top of the pile in Group A. Their only loss in the 6 they played was against Sheffield. Not that losing to the Steelers is a new experience for Nottingham, they've now done it 19 times in a row in all competitions. If Sheffield can make it 20, they'll close the gap at the top and still have games in hand. Only the top 2 in this group are guaranteed a semi-final spot. Sheffield are letting Finley Ulrich ice for the Steel Dogs. Panthers give a debut to new D-man Jean-Paul Godat and have former Steeler favourite Rok Stojanovic in goal and in recent good form. Now Usula comes off the bench and gets involved in the play. The angle is tight so he doesn't shoot, he plays it out front and it gets taken behind the goal inadvertently. Now back with Usula. Good shift from the Steelers. Backs to the wall defending for the Panthers. Played out front, couple of jabs at it. Did that get across the line? No, it didn't. The follow-up shot is blocked and held. And what an opportunity for the Steelers, who were asking, was that covered in the crease with a hand? It looked like it was just swept off the line rather than covered, but we'll take another look.
We'll have a little look here. Whistle out in front of the net again. It gets parked out there. You'll see it coming in right here. Second shot up and over Stojanovic. Real good shift for Steelers' fourth line with Watling out there playing. And wow, yeah, that's an interesting. I don't know that one, Jonathan. He puts his hand over top of it.
Here goes Henbrandt. Takes over. Takes it all around the goal. Tries the backhand wrap. Greenfield was alive to it, reaching up and not able to knock it down with Spencer. Panthers fans start to find their voice. Tansi working hard. Leavens couldn't tip it out of the zone. Kontos moving in well. The shot comes in and the Panthers take the lead. Superb one-timer from Nieminen has the visitors in front.
Yeah, we'll see the puck comes around the boards there, and Patrick Watling just sort of takes a little swing at Kontos coming through the middle of the ice. It opens it up, and there you see nothing Greenfield can do about it. Good hard shot coming through. Nieminen wastes no time on and off, and you can see Greenfield does get a good push across. He just can't get there quick enough.
Stephenson doesn't get any further than the red line. Big collision that sends a couple of players down, and Shudra didn't appreciate it. It was Simpson who was knocked down. I'm not sure which Panthers player it was involved in the collision. Is it Wickers? No, it's like it's Kelsall. It's 14. Goal Shudra came right in on. I'm sure he's the one who's going to go to the penalty box here.
Yeah, a couple of old acquaintances through juniors. Simpson just looks up and Kelsall's already in the way. And Shudra comes in and sort of grabs him and rustles him down to the ice. No punches thrown, just a little bit of a let you know you can't really do that too much, but the hit was pretty fair, to be fair.
Kontos works it down low. Farrow, Doherty.
Good stick again, Brian Diffley.
Alfaro looking across, and Ciampini in the way. Steelers will get Shudra back. So now it's 5-on-4. Shudra couldn't poke it away. The Panthers slap it in. Alfaro on the 5-on-4. They do double their lead early in the second.
Yeah, a bit of a broken play after all that possession. Bit of a broken play. You'll see it right here. Kind of comes through and around. Alfaro is just waiting for it on this side. No one expecting him probably to shoot. I think it just sort of catches Greenfield just under the glove and over the pad, but you can see Greenfield. I don't think he's pushing across to expect a shot coming right away from there.
Here's Dowd. So often the Steelers look towards him in their time of need. Dowd plays a good pass in front, which is then returned back to him, and the save is made and the follow-up is put home.
Chewed on you, Jonathan? I want to know where your crystal ball comes from, but what a fantastic work from this three. Dowd, Usula, Leavens. Dowd spins around, and One of those shots that Stojanovic doesn't quite handle. Leavens just comes around and pops it into the open net. A great recovery from the Steelers after this. A bit of a line that was thrown together. Obviously, you see who it is. It comes out to get on the ice, but Juuso does a good job finding Dowd, and Leavens just cycling towards the net gets pretty much a gift.
And there's another good save. Ciampini, the latest to be frustrated.
Catches Stojanovic again, a little bit of a give and go again, and up high. Doesn't get his glove on it, but turns the elbow out.
This one is tipped back and slapped in. It came to Stephenson. The Steelers have been denied by Stojanovic at one end, and then they've conceded to Stephenson at the other.
Another broken play. You see it goes off with the there. And just comes right out in front of the net, and before Greenfield can push and react. Again, it's under the glove and over the pad. It's almost a change coming off the bench. Yeah, it is. It's a player coming off the bench on a change. You can see it coming from the bat. And that's how he gets lost in all the traffic. No one sees him.
Puck deflected. Arrive at Janne Toinen. Ciampini. Across for Sorceman. Tip goalwards, just wide. Simpson absorbs the hit in the corner, send out towards Janne Toinen, and it's sent goalwards. Can it be lifted in by Ciampini? No, it can't, and Stojanovic has denied the Steelers again.
And that's the story so far. Second period especially, and it's starting off again here in the third. All sorts of chaos in Panthers zone. Steelers is attacking on the forecheck, and Simpson just tries to get it out over the pad. Ciampini just couldn't get it settled. He has the open net, and by the time he has to pull it back, Stojanovic still doesn't react enough, but you can see how quick Panthers are trying to battle and fight their own way to get everything they can on the stick, on the puck, just to give their goalie a little bit of an opportunity to keep it out of the back of the net.
There's Nieminen. Waiting for support. Tried to throw one deep, but now there's a clean breakaway for the Steelers. They've got a 2-on-0, and they score! Leavens has got it. The Panthers left themselves open, and the Steelers made them pay.
Yeah, bad turnover across the blue line, and Watling interception sends Balmas away. Balmas here is looking past all the way. You can see it, but Leavens is smart. He goes down 5-hole. Look, he just sort of pushes it. He doesn't try to go up over the glove, and I'm sure Stojanovic is assuming that he's going to try to go upstairs, and you can see Leavens just guides it trying through the 5-hole. Doesn't get an awful lot on it, but gets enough of it to put it through. But there's the turnover. Patrick Watling just sort of dumps it ahead, but where's the offside D? Why are you spread out so far?
Guimon knocks it down. Puck will slide all the way through to Stojanovic, who
Good
was
reaction.
expecting it to come all the way through. In the end, made a paddle save. That one is still loose. Can the Steelers jam it in? There's a penalty coming in here against the Panthers, but Stojanovic has kept the puck out. But we're going to have a little bit of a wrestle and maybe a through punches as well. Janne Toinen involved, and Alfaro in there too.
Yeah, Alfaro's in the middle of it again. I'd love to see the replay of that, how much Stojanovic's leg actually gets a hold of this puck, because there's some major battling out in front when this starts bouncing around. You'll see it come out in front here. Bouncing, surprising the first one, and right there. You can see it, but the penalty was called. I'm not sure. The penalty was just before all of that.
I think it is against the Panthers. Their penalty box door is the one that's open.
There's the hook on the hands right there. From that angle, you can see it's the hook on the hands on Simpson when he comes in to take the puck and try and put it up and over.
Simpson. Nice little pass off the wall. Thrown goalwards and in! Steelers have levelled it through Tansey from range.
And again, it's everybody going to the net. You watch Kevin Tansey just throws this at the net, trying to get it through a little bit of traffic. Get it by the first guy, which he does. Not sure. We'll have to see that one from behind the net. Does it get a little touch, or is it Tansey straight in? Because Stojanovic, the reaction is he didn't see it. If you look at him the way he's looking, maybe we'll see it better here. But Simpson doing a great job retrieving the puck, and yeah, I don't think he sees any of that, does he? As it rolls in the far side.
Time for one last moment, perhaps. Wide from range, Stojanovic deals with it. And that will do it for regulation. We will have extra hockey here on a Saturday night. 3-3 after the Steelers score twice in the third period. We are all level. Drop it back, shot is blocked. Dowd under immediate pressure. Able to hold it off. Cormier forward. Dowd. Ciampini dangling through. Gives it to Dowd. Robert Dowd! Who else? 20 in a row for the Steelers against the Panthers.
Ciampini does an absolutely fantastic job here. If you watch what happens before this, he recognizes that Cormier is going up the ice and does a great job of just slowing himself down. Instead of getting caught in the old fire wagon hockey being a 3-on-0 each way, Ciampini slows down, allows the two guys to get ahead of him. Robert Dowd finds him coming in late, and then Ciampini, again, a bit of a broken play coming back across, but Robert Dowd arriving on his forehand, open net. Stojanovic can't do anything about it, and Robert Dowd gets the empty netter.
Dowd assisted Ciampini and Cormier. 61-41, an even strength 3-on-3 overtime winner. Daniel Leavens is the Steelers' man of the match. He is the team's leading goal scorer this season. Goals 6 and 7, helping the Steelers on their way to victory in this one. Robert Dowd with the overtime goal. We can forgive players who are brand new, but Leavens has been around for a good few weeks now, and he knows what it's all about. And he's got a few friends at centre ice. And about 9,000 still in the crowd, ready to help him out. And I think we're going to go bowling. Another X on the scoreboard. Another win for the Sheffield Steelers. Daniel, that was quite an intense game.
Yeah, it was, we had a bit of a slow start, and credit to Nottingham. They came out and they played really hard and capitalized on a couple chances. But, I think it speaks to our resilience as a team that we were able to have that third period comeback and ultimately the overtime winner.
And the comeback was started by you on a couple of occasions, in the second and then again in the third. Just tell us about that first goal, first of all, because it looks like a simple push into an open goal, but there must be more to it than that.
Yeah, I mean, Dowdy and Mikko kind of did all the work, to be totally honest with you. And I was just, I get to the net and puck kind of landed on my stick. And like you said, it was just an open net. So pretty simple.
And then into the third period.
Yeah, Balmy made a great pass. The rest is history. It's easy. It's easy when you got guys making plays like that for you.
Because for all the pressure that the Steelers had and all the shots that they'd had on goal, it was the first real sort of odd man rush that the team had all game. It seemed to come out of nowhere.
Yeah, they, like I said earlier, they played very hard. I thought we kind of controlled the second and third period, and we did get a lot of chances, but they did a good job of kind of keeping us away from right in front of the net, and obviously they had a bit of a breakdown on that one, and we were fortunate to capitalize.
When you come up against a netminder who's making 20, 30, 40, 50 saves in a game, how difficult is it to stay composed and continue to make the right choices on offense?
I think you just got to stick with it. I mean, he played very well tonight. He made some great saves throughout the game, but we were getting chances, and we have such good players offensively that eventually it's going to go in for us.
And talk a little bit about your own personal form across the season. It's now your 7th goal across all competitions. Do you feel that you're really hitting your stride at the moment?
Yeah, I think the guys I'm playing with are kind of making it easy for me. They've made a lot of good plays that I've been able to capitalize on. But, I feel good about my game and definitely about the team's game as well.
And what's better, your goal scoring or your 10-pin bowling?
Goal scoring.
Congratulations, Aaron. You sent nearly 9,000 people home happy, but you had us on the edge of your seats for a while.
Yeah, I mean, relentless effort from our group tonight. I felt like when it was 3-1, it really didn't deserve to be 3-1. You know, couple goals off the run of play there, but boys stuck with it, and I thought the last 40 minutes our substance really showed. Even though we lost the second period 2-1, I think the shots were 39-7 or 8 in the second and third period there. I thought Rock was outstanding tonight, kept him in that hockey game for as long as he could, and then. You know, we got that second one, built some momentum. I actually thought, even though the power play didn't score in the third, I thought the power play was really good in the third period. Second period, maybe not very good at all, but, you know, we didn't lose any momentum on the PP there. And then Tansy, you know, who always finds a way to bring some life to our group, you know, huge goaler to tie it.
Okay, and Leavens as well. He's scoring some big goals for us. What an impact he's made straight off the bat.
Yeah, you know, he's a goal scorer. Likes to get to the hard areas. That's, you know, when things aren't going well, you get to the paint in those situations. And then obviously Doughty with a beautiful finish there and a great toe drag from Champ there, who drags a defenseman and Rock all the way across the net and goes back to Doughty there to finish it. So you could tell that the boys wanted that one down the stretch, and there was no give in or quit at all in our group, which never surprises me, you know, with the guys in that room. So it was a huge win.
Some record, isn't it? 20 consecutive victories over your arch rivals, and you've been a part of the vast majority, if not all of those.
Yeah, that's pretty impressive for sure. You know, it's a good hockey team though. They play fast. They'll put you under pressure. You know, they got good goaltending tonight. So, you know, credit to them and you know, making it hard on us tonight. Happy we were able to get the job done, and like you said, that's it's a pretty good run of play against them.
Yeah, just finally, this Challenge Cup group, it's slightly different this year to how it's been in previous years. I know it's still early days, but how do you see it?
Well, I mean, we're 4-0, which is, you know, what we're looking to continue on. We want to make sure we finish in the top 2 in this group. I think that's the big benefit, is guaranteeing yourself the semifinal there. But we'll just focus game at a time here. Huge game in Dundee tomorrow, and then you know, off to Zurich for a massive CHL game.
I'm sure everybody noticed no Marco Valaran late in the game there. Any update on him? Is he precautionary or is he?
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see tomorrow. You know, obviously with a huge league game tomorrow, it'd be great to have him back in our lineup. But we'll evaluate that later.